Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of week 1 of Art Maxing. I'm so excited to have you here this morning, hanging out with us. And by us, I mean Chris. Chris, welcome to Art Maxing.
What's up? Hey
I-
everyone. I'm Chris.
I'm happy to have you here, man. If for people that don't know, me and Chris have been friends for I would say a while now, maybe a little
Yeah,
over
maybe
a
about a year.
year. Yeah, which is
Yeah.
pretty sweet. And Chris is an extremely talented graphic designer. Also, someone who you may not know from the back end handles a lot of the assets for Adobe Live, handles a lot of graphic design generally with social and stilettos. A lot of cool stuff that you've got. But I don't want to take the spotlight from you. Do you want to let us know what you do, like who you are?
Absolutely. If you don't mind. Hey everyone, I'm Chris. I'm a graphic designer at Socials and Stilettos, and personally, I'm just an all-around creative guy. I just learned to screen print last week. That was fun. Um, what else? Yeah, Illustrator. I love traditional art, love digital art, a little bit of everything over here. So, thanks, Jacob, for having me on. I'm excited.
I'm happy to have you on because I love your work. I love that you work in different mediums. Like you're very explorative, and I think that people will definitely see that today with what we're working on. But before we hop into what we're working on, I want to call out some people in the chat because we've got some nice comments already. We've got Sean saying
Ooh.
hello. The question is,
What's up,
what has been
Sean?
lost is found, which I believe he's talking about the mic. No, I have not found the mic yet, unfortunately. We have Jack, Cody, Amanda saying guest goals, really appreciate that.
Shout
Social and
out, Amanda.
Stilettos, of course, our favorites, saying, Chris, we love it. And Dylan saying, this is awesome. I appreciate you guys coming in, being active in the chat. Like I said, this is going to be a super fun one. So you definitely want to stick around because me and Chris are going to have a lot to talk about. But if you want to follow Chris outside of the Adobe space, you can actually find him. I'm going to switch over here on
Oh,
Instagram at chris.fm. Do you want to kind of
there I
talk
am.
about your Instagram? Because I see that there's a bit of a theme here and it's pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie.
Hey, of course. So, well, how do I start this? So, I'm a big comic book guy, if you couldn't tell from those first three posts.
Mm-hmm.
And I love creating anime, comic, like stuff like that, but putting bands with them.
Yes.
So, Rot is one big example. These are my close friends in Canada. And the Ghost Rider one's really fun.
It's pretty
And then I
sweet.
then that shirt I learned to screen print as I mentioned. So there's that. I have a little bit of everything on here, man. Honestly, like we scroll down, there's even more, some
Yeah,
scans, a
some of these
bookmark.
comics and stuff too. So you
Yup.
did these.
Yup. They
It's
were blank
pretty
covers.
impressive, man. Like, and it just again is a testament to you being on different like what's the word I'm looking for? Like you being able to use different mediums like to your advantage, like and
Yeah,
do it well. Like, I think who was it? Yeah, social and stilettos, very
of course.
very secretive person said themselves, a master of all things, which is
It's
very, very
true.
nice. So honestly, love your work. Love that you're on here today and love what you're working on. I want to do a
Yeah.
little bit of house rules as well for people that may be unfamiliar with Art Maxing. This is Adobe Live's one and only game show where you can earn points just for showing off your creative flow and your creative direction. For those that have never seen the show before, I invite guests on. They work on a prompt with us. We also have some secret objectives, which I'll throw up on the screen here in a moment, that if they hit, you will see this and hear this, which means they got a point. What's awesome is because of the creation of Firefly boards, which actually didn't exist when Art Maxing started, which I think is really funny. Now
Wow.
we can make this even more collaborative, even more fun. I've got Chris in on this board and he will be adding in his work and his
Yes,
face. At the end,
sir.
if you missed yesterday's show, you'd see that Zach got in here with Zadak got in here with not 4 million points, but 5 points. He changed that
Dang.
one because that's the funny part of collaboration. But hey, maybe you'll get more than Zadak, Chris.
Hey, hopefully. We'll see.
But we have some mini games as well that we'll go through once we actually get into the stream itself. But I'm happy to switch over to your screen if you want to kind of give us
Hey,
a rundown of what we're working on today. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be awesome.
this is gonna be like a love letter to me and Jacob's passion today, guys.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Also, I'm so sorry because I'm running through all these things. I do need to bring up those secret prompts, so I'm gonna take a photo of it, bring it up. Chris might be able to see it. He might not, but we'll
I'll
see.
look away.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. So I'll go ahead. I took a photo. Make sure everyone keep keep a tab on these prompts. They are gone now. I'm gonna switch to your screen, Chris, and then we can just rock and roll. Are you ready to rock?
I'm ready.
Sick. All right. So this is what we've got. Already an insanely cool sketch. I'm super stoked about it, man. You nailed my likeness so well.
Who are those guys?
Yeah, who's that? Who's that? That's us right now.
Yeah, it's us, dude. That's me and you on art
Yeah.
maxing. So
So what are we
basically,
doing today?
um, so honestly, guys, I kind of cheated on this. I drew it up, and here, this is actually a testament to how good I am at multiple mediums.
Mm-hmm.
I did my initial thumbnail on paper
Mm-hmm.
in my sketchbook, then I threw it into Fresco and redid it and
Sick.
refined it. So we're gonna start from there. We're gonna do some shape building.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this vectorized, and then we're gonna throw it into Express, and we're gonna make a little trading card.
Heck yeah. For those that are unfamiliar with me or the show, or those that are familiar, I love trading card games. I love them
It's
all.
true.
I love making cards. And Chris, you also enjoy the card games and like collecting generally as well. Like comics specifically, I think are your more bread and butter, but
Absolutely.
you've been getting into magic. You've been getting into some other stuff too. So
Yeah, no, I've been collecting Pokemon cards since I was like 5, dude.
wow.
So this goes back.
I
We
love
got
that.
layers. And I'm a
I
big
love it.
Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, yeah, I play Yu-Gi-Oh. Not a lot anymore, but whenever I have a chance, I'll go play it at like my card shop.
That's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
I that's a game that is like for those that don't know. So there's different type of IPs when it comes to like card games and things like that. Like, and you've probably seen it on Cartoon Network, like Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic or not Magic or Pokemon. Those are actual card games. Those are card games that you can play, and they're in varying difficulties. I would say Yu-Gi-Oh is probably one of the hardest in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
He is he is a huge collector. I see Brittany in the chat. I
yeah,
see my
yeah, yeah.
mom in the chat.
Hey,
What's up, mom?
mom. Welcome to the
What up,
stream,
mom?
mom. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I got some awesome people in the stream. Also, Zadak calling me out for correcting the points. That's very funny. Thanks for popping by,
What's up,
Zadak.
Zadak?
Yeah, we
Guys,
got
if you
tons
didn't
of
have a
people.
chance, go watch Zadak yesterday. It was so entertaining.
Yes, all of these are going to be on replay. So if you do miss out or if you jump in a little late, just feel free to pop in, watch the replay. They'll be up forever, I hope, as long as YouTube exists, which is so
Yes,
much fun.
sir.
So I see that we have some different layouts and we're working in we're about to start doing some vectoring, I'm assuming. Where do we usually
Yep.
start when it comes to vectoring? What tool do you use the most?
Okay. I'll be the first to admit, um, pen tool's not my first choice.
Me either. So you're not in the
And I'll
minority.
tell you why.
Yeah.
You probably see from my little icon up here, I look very similar to Jacob. And it's because, honestly, with you, I took a lot of my inspiration from Jacob when I was
Oh,
getting started.
that's
Um,
very kind.
and now I'm kind of trying to branch out into my own like cartoony style, but I
Hmm.
love the curvature tool. Jacob, I
Yes.
curvature tool, so underrated. My favorite
Yes.
tool in Illustrator. It's so
Yes.
like it's user friendly. Like you don't have to be a master to use it. It's like super simple and I love it. So
Exactly. I'm here for the curvature tool supremacy, but you know what I'm going to do because I love controversy? I'm going to make a
do it.
poll in the chat right now. And while you're working on this, I'm going to see if people prefer the curvature tool or the pen tool. I think we're in the minority here, unfortunately. But
I think we are.
which tool do you like the most?
But usually when I'm starting out, I like doing a little layer.
Hmm.
And I full disclosure, I forget to update my layers, so I'll just end up starting to work on one layer.
That's
But I'm
me.
trying to be better.
That is absolutely me. Oh, Jack, you have a good point. I should have done a both option. Wait, can I edit this? No, we're here for controversy. You have to be definitive in your decision,
Exactly.
which is quite funny. But I love this. I love seeing you using these tools like this. To me, this is like OG, like what I grew up on, what I learned. Like this is the first
Absolutely.
Illustrator was the first program that I used ever. So I'm very very biased when it comes to the Adobe Suite, I should say.
Hey, you know what, dude? In college, I never finished my graphic design degree, but I will say we had a whole class on Illustrator.
Hmm.
By far my favorite thing to use. I don't really have much else to say other than that. It's just really enjoyable. I like clicking and seeing things come to life. It's
Yes.
wonderful.
That's the thing about Illustrator specifically that I feel like I've enjoyed and just been really into is I feel like you get that instant gratification of like
Absolutely.
putting those shapes together, seeing your ideas come to life, which I like what you're using here. I think it's worth calling out. You're using the
Mm,
shape builder, or I believe, right? Or
absolutely.
is that what the
Yep.
tool's called?
Yep. Shape builder.
Yeah, love it. Makes it
Dude,
nice and easy. You can go overlap, uh,
listen, I
easily
will
delete those
say,
lines.
in my personal experience using curvature, I feel like shape builder is something you have to learn if you're
Yeah,
going to
man.
use curvature because
100%.
going up and cleaning up lines later is just how to do it, in my opinion.
Mhm.
If you're
Mhm.
using curvature and you get a sketchy look still, and I love that part of it.
I agree. I absolutely agree. It's very funny because there's so many things that I'm sure I've outed myself on excuse me, outed myself on the internet because I have that digital footprint of not actually understanding how some of, the Illustrator things work. Obviously, it's not like super and I don't know if important's the right word, but there is no correct way to use Illustrator, right?
Absolutely.
There is ways to make things more
Enhance.
efficient, yeah, enhance your
Exactly.
experience, but I don't know if there's an incorrect way. However, I think
Hmm.
the incorrect thing that I was doing was always using the cut tool and the curvature tool. I had never, ever,
No
ever
shape
touched.
builder.
No, never. Not until
Wow.
probably the past 2 years, which is just
Wow.
using the program with your hand tied behind your back.
Tisk tisk,
I
Jacob.
know, I know. It's impressive. It truly is that I've gotten this far, but here we are, you know?
Dude, you know
So,
what? I love your work still, though.
I
You have,
appreciate that.
you genuinely have my favorite sketchy style I've ever seen.
I really appreciate that. I mean, I take a lot of influence from a lot
Hey.
of different uh I don't know, like content creators and
Hmm.
people that make cool stuff like just as much as you said you're influenced by these things, like my style has developed from a conglomeration of different I don't know people that I appreciate, which is I feel
Yeah,
like what most styles are, right? It's like a collage of all the things that you like, which is kind of cool.
exactly, dude.
So,
Like, if I can draw one comparison, I see like really early Y2K, like Cartoon Network, like Ed, Ed and
yes.
Eddie.
Yep.
Like, I see a lot of that in your style.
Yeah,
And I
man.
think it's mostly the teeth for me.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would say Ed, Ed and Eddie, like, or Cartoon Network, generally speaking. I know a
Hmm.
big one for me still to this day is we're the same age, right?
I'm 24 this year.
Okay, we are not the same age. But so this might have been would it be after? Yeah, I guess this might have been before your time. But are you
Mm,
familiar with Schoolhouse Rock?
yes.
That was my jam. That's like a huge influence
Okay.
on my art style. That like
Love it.
90s kind of sketchy, like cell animated type stuff is
I love that
my
stuff.
absolute jam. I'm curious to hear, and this is actually a good segue to talk about your style and
Yeah.
what you do. So Brittany in the chat asks, what are your biggest tips for finding your signature design style? But I was going to ask you yourself, where do you feel like you pull inspiration from? So maybe it can be like a double feature
Hmm.
question, you know?
Okay, I would say for one, finding your signature design style, I feel like that kind of like is a loaded question in a way because I think it takes forever to find it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um,
Years.
Years. I'm still looking, guys. Like
Yeah.
I love doing like the comic rips and I love doing like illustration like this, but I think more or not it's up to like exploration and like constantly expanding your horizons and like just experimenting with different things, different mediums.
Right.
Like even in my case, like I'd never stuck to one medium. Um I feel like my first like one true love with art was probably learning how to use alcohol markers.
Yeah.
Um and as Jacob was saying about a cell shaded style, when I started using those, I pretty much only drew like Dragon Ball.
Nice.
And that is such a heavy, like, cell shaded style. And that's where I initially got a lot of my, like, I guess you could say, like, cell shadedness too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, I love cell shading. Um, and then I would say, honestly, like, what was the other question?
I kind of like, where do you feel like your style stems from? Like, what do you feel like you pull
Okay.
influence from?
Um, Cartoons,
Yeah.
like, I obviously comics, like cartoons, kind of anywhere I can, like, find something that I can relate to, you know? Like
100%.
digital creators like Jacob, for example, like Adam the Illustrator. We love Adam.
Yes. Adam's awesome.
Um, yeah, like just kind of like honestly just keep looking, keep exploring is what I would say is where most of my inspiration comes from.
I think that is a great point. I do want to call out some things in the chat because it looks like, we're in the right place, or I should say the people watching are in the right place, because Cody says,
Yeah,
I originally learned how to draw by redrawing art from Pokemon cards as a kid, which is, I
exactly.
think, a great way. Brittany says, love this so much. Was it hard going from drawing to digital art and design? So, like, I'm assuming physical drawing to digital.
Honestly, okay, I'll touch on Jack's point. Pretty much same thing. I only drew like Dragon Ball scenes or like
Right.
Dragon Ball art. And like references I reference all the time in like my personal like drawing.
Hmm.
It's not cheating to reference.
It's not. It's not.
It's not. Let's say that. But yeah, I kind of like did the same thing, Jack, so I get it. And then as for going from digital from traditional to digital,
Hmm.
I think there's that first like initial like learning curve because it's like completely different. Drawing on glass or like an iPad with an Apple Pencil is so different from drawing like on paper.
Right.
And when you go so long learning on paper and then you're thrown into the woods with that and like you have no clue how brushes work and all that, it's definitely scary, but I think once you get that kick and like once you finally like kind of like, oh, okay, that's how I do this.
Absolutely.
That's how
Absolutely.
that it just so easy from there.
Well, I think what's interesting too, because you touched on fresco,
Yeah.
and I think so. I didn't start using my an iPad until probably a year and a half ago. Like, I used an iPad back in the day,
Yeah.
for almost all of my drawing. Then I sold my iPad because I wanted to buy a laptop. Bought the laptop and then just fully transitioned into Illustrator. But
Yeah.
as I got more into illustration, as I got more into design, I wanted to go back to the iPad. I ended up getting an iPad mini. It was cheap. Um, and that's when I really delved into Fresco. And that was kind of, between those two, like almost like I don't know, probably like 2 to 3 year gap. This was pre-Fresco when I started designing, post
Mhm.
Fresco being out of the beta zone and really being like a true powerhouse. And I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, I guess it wasn't pre Fresco, but I guess pre like popularity of Fresco, like
Yeah.
where it was more of a flagship thing that they was consistently updating. Just having the multitude of like brushes and support and people like oh, who is it? Texture Supply Company, or like
Love it. True Grit. I
yeah,
love
True
True
Grit.
Grit.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, True
Love
Grit,
True
like
Grit.
making brushes that are specific to penciling, specific to watercolor, like specific to screen printing. Like it makes that transition from physical like so much easier because
It's
it
so
doesn't
true.
feel different. And there's like also, gosh, what's that company? The paper texture company that you can put on your iPads?
Oh, I
Something
know
like
who you're
that.
talking about. I
Yeah.
love them though.
Texture iPad. And then you can change out your stylus paper, like they sell like
Yes.
stylus that you can like, make your Apple Pencil feel like a charcoal pencil. Like it's really,
It's
we're
incredible.
in such an amazing age of digital art that just did not exist. Sean in the chat saying paper like, thank you very much. But like,
Yes.
like we're in such an amazing time to transition into digital art. But all that to say, there's a couple people that specifically I'll call them straight out. Cody, like Cody Banks,
Yes.
and Tyler, I don't know
Tyler
why I'm
Pate?
for yes, Tyler Pate are very much in the mindset of you need to learn your basics first. You need to learn how to draw on paper first, because then you
Yeah,
can learn all of the perspectives and the rules and the things like that. And 1000% agree.
absolutely, dude.
I feel
I
like it's good
completely
tools.
agree.
Yeah, and it's a good place to start. Good place to kind of learn those really, I don't know, needed things, because with digital art too, it's very, you need those skills
You
in
need
order to,
fundamentals.
yes, that's the
And
word, the fundamentals.
I hate to say it, um, I really underestimated, like, especially for like traditional art, the fundamentals of like learning a little bit of anatomy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, you never want to accept that you have to learn it, but like, I'm sorry, it helps a little too much to like not learn it.
That is absolutely correct. Like figure drawing, any type
Yeah.
of anatomy drawing. And what I really like,
Hmm.
really, really, really like, and I think the only direct example, we're just going to call out every single person in the Adobe community or just friends of friends that I know too.
Yeah.
So there was this theory I had, and I by no means do I want this to sound like an insult to
Hmm.
people's work or an insult to their skills, but I felt as though there were people like not like Pollock-esque, but like people that did abstract cartoonism, things like that. I always felt like it was people that learned anatomy but didn't necessarily have
Understand?
yeah, or like maybe didn't have strong points in
Hmm.
specific aspects. So like I can't draw hands, so instead of
Yeah.
drawing hands, normally I'm going to make them really big and blown up, or I'm going to do four fingers, or I'm going to do this,
Yeah.
and that in itself is what develops the style. And I find that so interesting. Not to
Yeah.
say that these people in the community, so like for instance, Spencer Gabber, I don't think he
Yes.
doesn't understand anatomy. I'm sure he is a very, very skilled artist when it comes to anatomy, because if you look at his work, he understands it. But I love how he exaggerates everything. And that
Love
is his
it.
style. Small heads, huge bodies, huge hands, huge feet, huge shoes. Like I think that's so cool.
Hmm.
And I, in my brain, I'm like, oh, it's the happy accident, the Bob Ross happy accident thing.
Yo, dude. I
So
love Bob Ross,
me
dude. I
too.
love him.
Me too, honestly. I just, I don't know. I think I love when people ask about style and ask about influence, because
Hmm.
for me it's something I'm very passionate about. It's also something that like, I can go off on a tangent. I don't want to take over time of you drawing or showing us what you're
No,
doing,
dude.
but like there
Dude, keep yapping. I love this conversation. This is like one of my favorite conversations to have about art.
yes, yes, the influence. Like I personally went through a situation in the past where I uh was kind of flying too close to the sun in terms of influence, right? Like
Hmm.
I made an artist very upset with how close my art was to them. This was years ago. This
Yeah.
was almost 6 years ago at this point. That was a huge learning experience for me. Of one,
Yeah.
not everyone is going to be open to you referencing their work, or
Yeah.
like, I guess, reference pulling reference from their style. And two, the value of understanding. I'm going to pull out this book. I bring it out all the time. I'm going to switch over to our faces. But listen, read this. If you're an artist, read this. This is the best thing you can read to learn about pulling influence, understanding how you can. The best way to explain it is in this book, Austin Kleon. He
Mhm.
explains kind of the difference between stealing from artists and insulting their work
Yeah.
versus homaging them and paying respects to them in a way that doesn't take away from their opportunities, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it is a bit of a fine line, but I think that is, as an artist and as an illustrator, that is just what you learn to do over time, right? You
Absolutely.
It comes with the territory, I should say.
And that's like, I think for me, that's a big reason. Like, I've been trying to branch out recently because you know something? I love Jacob's work, but I can acknowledge as well that, like, my style is very similar, you
Hey,
know? So,
I mean, my style isn't original either, and I think that's what I think is frustrating about some artists that try to claim a style. It's like you
yeah.
also took influence from something too, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Everything comes from somewhere, you know?
exactly. And I mean, I we've got some great comments in the chat. I'm just adjusting your profile here, your face, so people can see you better. But we have a lot of comments in the chat. I'm going to read out all on topic of what we were talking about.
Sweet.
So, Brittany saying, I think a lot of it also comes down to figuring out what works for you and not giving up if something doesn't work for you. Trying something new is going to come with challenges, which I agree. Definitely
Absolutely.
experimenting with different mediums, experimenting with different styles.
Hmm.
Brittany also says, but you have to be open. Yes, you also have to be open. Darlene says, you guys are so
What up,
talented.
mom?
Is that mom? Thank you,
That's
mom.
mom.
Appreciate it. Dylan saying, so true, especially since hands are also so hard to draw. I think that was in
My
reference
God, true.
to our previous. Dylan said, I love Bob Ross, big Bob Ross girly over here. And
Yup.
Zadek says, design is just like music. If you have a band you like, listen to their influence and take notes from there,
Exact. That
which I
is
think is
such a good
cool.
analogy. Love that.
I really love I love the idea of like where did we where how did these people get here that like I appreciate so much? How did we get to
Exactly.
the point that we're at? And it just kind of turns into this fun mosaic of, understanding people's influence and interest and style. It's cool. I don't know. I like art. Can you tell? Can you tell I
We
like
love
art a lot?
art.
Yeah, we love
No,
art
we
here.
couldn't, Jacob. It's not called Art Max.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's so funny. Well, I think what we've got going on here, man, you're already flying through.
Dude,
This is
I'm
looking awesome.
struggling over here. I'll be honest
Really?
with you. I'm
You
struggling.
can't even tell, man. This is looking awesome.
Thank you, dude.
And just to clarify about our process, just, for the people that may not be unfamiliar with, or sorry, with the people that may be unfamiliar with Illustrator, how are we kind of achieving these shapes? How are we achieving, like, what is your process? Go through it with
My
us.
process is pretty much rough out my shapes, and then build my shapes as I go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you're probably seeing me click on Shape Builder quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing me click on like certain elements and then gr or like taking those and then making shapes out of them. So like here, I just noticed I have to clean this up,
Right.
and then you hold Alt to get rid of those like little squiggly bits. That did
Nice.
not work.
That
That
one's
guy is not
hiding, it
leaving.
looks like, yeah.
Yeah,
This happens, This is
it's
like the tucked
true.
pixels. This happens to me all the time.
It's the worst. All right, we're
uh,
gonna ignore him for now.
yeah, yeah.
I
Listen, he's
think
not even there.
Exactly. Hey, maybe he'll come back later and he'll be a happy accident, you know?
Exactly. So from what I'm seeing, it's a little bit of a mix of the shape builder tool that we talked about, and we've moved on from the curvature tool to the ellipse tool, like using
Yep.
like the shapes and rectangle tool, things like that. It's kind of a mix of those things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotcha.
Pretty much for like big shapes, like let's say the quote unquote hands here. You can
Mm-hmm.
see I'm not great at them, but
No, no, you're doing great. It's
for quote,
stylistic.
hey, fair. They're just circles. It works for me.
Yes.
For stuff like that, it's like I think something I learned, especially like when you're learning like again anatomy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you have to break down the form to its basic shape.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then that's kind of what I'm doing here. With my style, I like circles and like basic shapes and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm pretty much just doing that. Um, yeah.
I think that's a super good call out too, because I think when we look at shapes or we look at, I don't know, things generally speaking when it comes to drawing, it's very easy to get lost in the weeds, especially with figure drawing. And the
Yeah.
best way, I'm going to see if I can actually bring this up on Google really quick. Breaking things down into very simple shapes, um, when it comes to trying to find here, perfect, trying to figure out anatomy. I'm going to
Hmm.
transition over to here really quick. Something similar to kind of this, breaking down very simple shapes, understanding 3D, understanding kind of, how the form, the body kind of moves, lines of actions, things like that. I think
Absolutely.
are going to be infinite. This is these core skills that we talked about, these fundamentals,
Hmm.
understanding that excuse me, even for cartoons, I think
Yep.
is gonna take you so far in
Absolutely, dude.
illustration. And I unfortunately jumped into illustration because I don't think we knew each other when I
Uh,
first got started. Maybe, I don't know, but
I don't think so.
uh
The funniest thing, guys, I met Jacob through literally one of my favorite like local band shirts, Mile
mm,
End. They got a
mm-hmm.
shirt done by Jacob a few years ago, and I seen Jacob through that, and then I started working at Socials and Stilettos, and
Right.
then I seen Jacob again. I was like, I swear Jacob did something for Mile End.
It's that overlap. It's that overlap. We
Exactly.
both, for people that don't know too, and if you tune into last week's episode or yesterday's episode, you would know that also me and Chris and Zadak and everyone were big music fans. So that's our secret double life, you know,
Exactly.
art and music. We love it. We love to see it. Zadak says dope band. Yep, Myland is
Love
awesome.
Mile End. So
Um,
awesome.
want to call out some more messages in chat. We've got Nate back. It's good to see
Nate.
you, Nate. I haven't
What's
seen
up,
you in a
Nate?
while. Yeah, regular to the show. Good to see you. Saying happy accidents are fun, and shucks,
Absolutely.
I prefer the pen tool. The curvature tool is fun, which actually is a great point that I'm realizing, dude. Pen tool's
Mm.
winning, but we have 21
Oh
votes,
no.
which is pretty
Dude, that's a
crazy.
lot. What?
Yeah, I
We're
appreciate you
getting a few
guys.
people.
Yeah, it's a 2% difference if you can believe it.
Wow.
So lots
Only
a little more polarizing, less in the minority than I
that's,
thought, which is pretty sweet.
I will say, as I work on this, I am going back and tweaking things because I'm
Yeah,
remembering the way I wanted this to look.
absolutely. I understand. I mean, this is the time to do it, right? In the
Exactly.
lining stage, 100%. But funny enough, we're about quarter of the way through, so I think
Dude,
it's the perfect
not bad.
time. Not bad
Not
at
bad
all.
at all. We're good on time.
I think it's the perfect time for us to take a little bumper break and for us to maybe
Ooh.
introduce our first little mini game. Does that sound does that
Yes.
sound does that sound fun to you, man?
Yes, I think that sounds
Sweet.
great.
Sweet. So everyone, it's time to wake up. This is our warm-up game. You need to help Chris out to answer, a
Guys, help
little
me.
warm-up question. So, for those unfamiliar, This is our little segment called Command Z. This is a little mini game shortcut where, or I should say, mini game where we talk about shortcuts within Illustrator or Photoshop or whatever program we're using. I have that on my screen right now. Hopefully, you can also see this, Chris, from what I'm sending over to you. But
Yes, sir.
I've got some opportunities to get some points on the board with some shortcuts here. If anyone in the chat knows any of these shortcuts, shout it out because that also counts as a point for Chris. And of course,
Ooh,
we'll give you some hints in between, get you not being totally in the dark. But if you're ready,
gotcha.
we can start off with Command U.
Command U.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Sean
Command
just pointed
U.
out something so funny, and I'm going to switch this. That I have Command F and Command U, so I'm gonna switch that around. That was not intentional at all. That's so
Oh
funny.
no. Um, God, what are you, Sean in the chat, Jacob, what are you trying to tell
Yeah,
us?
yeah.
F
F
you.
you. Yeah, I switched it. I switched it. So Zadak
My
says
goodness.
he knows it. So if you
Oh,
want to phone a friend, it counts.
hmm. The funniest part of this is I am notorious for being bad at keyboard shortcuts when they're put in front of me.
Hey, that's why we do these that's why exactly why we do these demos. These is specifically for Illustrator 2. We're all here to learn.
Yes, yes.
So,
Um, Computer,
computer.
can I get a hint?
Yeah. Okay. So, I'll give you the hint.
Okay.
Command U. Oh my god, Cody, no! What if I do it like this? Command FU to Command
Oof,
UF. Hold on. I'm just
oof.
here we go. There we go. How's that?
Oh
Okay.
goodness.
There we go. So Zadak says he knows control F. But not control
Okay.
U. So I'll give you a hint, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Control U is something that hits hit on accident a lot. It is the most annoying thing that pops up in Illustrator.
Oh, is this bounding boxes?
Close. You're very close. It's not bounding boxes. Think more annoying, something that people never use, ever.
Ooh.
And it's always obnoxious. Well, I guess people use it. I might be leading you astray. Hold on. Hold
You
on.
might be leading me. He might be spreading false information
I
on the
might be
internet.
because I think it's called something different. Let me double check here. Let me use my little. Okay. So it is not. It is not the perspective grid.
Okay.
So
Oh,
this
is this
is
Oh, it's not perspective grid. What's it
hmm
called? Is this just normal grid?
this is not
No,
normal
because people
grid.
use
But
that.
you know what? Bounding box. You know what? I'm actually gonna give it to you on the bounding
Really?
boxes. Yeah, because this one is pretty tough. It is
Do you think?
specifically smart guides, if that makes sense. So kind of in the
Okay.
similar vibe. If I'm not mistaken, smart guides are more of the layer bounding
Yeah.
boxes, like the coloring of the
Okay.
layering. So
Gotcha.
it's like in the same realm. That just essentially turns them on and off.
Gotcha.
Very simple,
Okay.
very easy. But we'll put you on the board because I think smart guides and bounding boxes they essentially function the same. So we've got 1 point. Now let's go back here. Remove this over here. And let's see what about Command F, Chris? What do you think Command F is if you had to guess?
If I had to guess, this is like flip horizontally.
Little off on
Little
the
off.
it does involve selections, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
Select
Zadak,
group?
now's the time to if you want to answer with your phone a friend, but it not selecting specifically. Winter Powell guesses search, not quite.
Mm,
Full screen, not quite. F is full screen. Zadak
yeah.
says discover computer. So Command F has to do it's an action. I'm trying to think of how to give you a good hint without giving it away. Think of the location
The
of
location
where V is on your keyboard
of where V
versus or
is.
F and the what do you call it? The location between like F, V, if you know one of the shortcuts, you might know the
Paste
other
in
two.
place?
You're
No.
you're
That's
you're
Control
you
Shift
are
V.
you are so close. You are red hot.
Paste in front?
Sean got it. Yeah, you got it. You got it. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Paste in front.
Okay.
And Sean got it in the chat as well. It is paste
Sean
in
and I are like
front.
this.
Yeah, you are connected right now. So
We are
we
like
are
this.
2 points on the board. This is something I don't feel like I utilize as much
Dude,
as I should. But
I'm
also, Zadak
you
says, are
give
we
me
talking
the
Photoshop or Illustrator? Illustrator, by the way.
Illustrator.
Yeah.
You give me like the command and then the brackets and I've got you, but like I don't use paste in front. I probably should, but
Hey, now is the time. This is why we do these little warm-ups so you can learn about these things.
absolutely.
Uh you can implement them into your workflow. I don't use a ton of shortcuts either, but doing the research on what these shortcuts do, it's I can't stop.
Game changing.
I can't stop. So, well, that was great. We're on the board. We've got 2 points. I feel pretty warmed up. I hope you feel a little more warmed up. You're already
A
drawn,
little
so I'm
more
sure you're
warmed
you're
up. A little more
you're
warmed
warmed
up.
up. Zadak thought that this was in Photoshop. So the phone a friend might not have been great.
Hey, computer, revoke his phone
Yeah,
call.
revoke his phone call. I should try to implement uh some type of like phone a friend, like
My
like
gosh, yeah, that would be
some type of
crazy.
call. It'd be so funny. Be so
Dude,
funny.
yes. We gotta do it.
Absolutely. Brittany says, Jacob, do you regularly use these shortcuts? They're so niche. No. No, no, I don't. I'm not here to lie. No, but I try to implement shortcuts more in my day to day.
This guy is the Steve Harvey of Adobe Live.
We're trying. We're trying. Oh, Sean says for extra points, what is Command FU? And Jack actually has an answer, which I think is
What?
hilarious. Paste in front and select the mesh tool. So I guess Command.
That's
That's
incredible.
that's so funny. Computer, hang up the phone.
Computer,
Wow, that's
hang up the
awesome.
phone.
That's so funny. I see. He's starting. Oh, he's staring at Photoshop. Zadak says that's why he needs to be cut some slack. I
Uh,
understand. Hey man, I understand. Listen.
we get
So
it, brother.
just since we're about little under halfway, I want to do a little checkpoint with everyone and also make sure that time check. We're 45 minutes in. You're crushing
Sweet.
right now. I think I've been having a blast watching you design and
Thank you, sir.
do the things that you're doing. I think you're encapsulating the sketch so well. But for people that may just be tuning in, we have Chris here on Art Maxing, here
What's up?
doing some vectorizing and some illustrating within Illustrator of a sketch that we did in fresco and initially on paper in
Yup.
fresco, and we are turning this into a little trading card, I believe in Express, right?
Yes, sir. We're laying out the trading card
Sweet.
in Express.
We love to see it. We love to see it. It's nice that we
Hmm.
have 2 hours. It's
It is.
it's I appreciate that we're getting a bit more time.
Yeah, dude,
Um,
I would not be able to do this in an hour. This is already taking me so long.
yes, yes, yes. It's tough, and like you got hands to the coals. Like you can feel the pressure. Like I draw very slow generally,
Yeah,
so whenever I do Adobe Lives, I definitely have to kind of Martha Stewart it a little bit. You know
dude,
what I
that's
mean?
why I prepared the sketch. If I knew I would be able to like, if I knew we'd have like, let's say 3 hours, I'd do the sketch too on stream.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It was not happening.
No, 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 no. I understand. I totally understand. I like at least having a sketch prepared
Yeah.
personally for myself. So it makes me feel safe. I'm like, okay, I can always fall back on what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean?
Me when the shape builder is not shape building.
Hey, it be like that. Listen, you can always go to the handy dandy cut tool if you want.
I've never used the cut tool, Jacob, I have to
It's
confess.
It's pretty fun. I'm not gonna
What's the
lie.
cut tool do? Where's that
So
at?
what are we trying to
I want this guy to have a separate fill.
oh,
That's my hair.
cut tool won't do that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
you're
I see
so
what you're
good,
saying.
dude.
For coloring in, that makes sense. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
again talking about the downsides of using the cut tool is when I would do my fills, I would kind of just object expand everything and
hey,
then
you know
go from there.
something that it works.
It's a
It's
it's a
quick and
it's a
dirty.
way. Yeah, it is quick and dirty. Darn right, it's quick and dirty. If Brittany in the chat saying, "P.S. Just reshared the keyboard shortcuts graphics on the Adobe Live Instagram stories for anyone who would like it." Hey, thank you, Brittany. Really appreciate it.
That
The
is
Illustrator
dubs.
specific.
That is
Yes,
dubs.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And I think that very useful. Very useful to learn your shortcuts. You know,
Absolutely.
make
Don't
it a
be
little
like me.
easier. Don't be like me, honestly. Yeah,
Dude,
I'm projecting.
you are really my Twinaman role over here.
Yeah, man. I love that a lot. That's awesome. Trying to check here where we're at time wise, mini game wise. Okay, yeah, we got plenty of time. So I kind of want to talk more about like, your direction when it comes to illustration, when it comes to
Yeah.
working on these projects and also, I mean, your professional job, right? Like
Yeah.
you making working on graphics specifically for the challenges with Adobe
hmm
Live and working for Social and Stilettos. Like, how did that come about? How did we get here? And was art like always the thing that you thought you wanted to do? Like, how do we get here?
Um, that's a great question, honestly. I have always been like a big art guy. I mean, as you can tell,
Mm-hmm.
I like really only started taking art seriously when I entered like year three of high school.
Okay.
Um, and funny part is that like I think everyone has like a canon event
Right.
that
Yep.
pushes you to take it like, all right, I want to try.
One
You know
hundred
what I
percent.
mean? Um, and I think like near end of high school was my canon event, and I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna go ham.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I didn't know I wanted to do art full time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just kind of like, I went to college, I got art and design fundamentals degree or a certificate, and then I could go from either fine art or I could go to graphic design.
Mm-hmm.
I initially chose graphic design and made it a year, but then I was like, this isn't really like my vibe.
Right.
Uh, I think it's more so I just wanted to like do the work,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to take forever to like get to the point where I
Yeah.
could do the
Four
work.
years.
Yeah, like I wanted to do it now.
Right.
Um, so I dropped out of that, and then I tried fine art, and then I didn't really like fine art, so I dropped out of fine art.
Hey, I
Um,
understand that.
and then from there, I worked a day job at Zoomies, which is like a skate shop. I used to
Mm-hmm.
skate, and I that was like really the only skateboard shop we had where I lived, or where I live right now.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
was doing that, and then eventually, I think early last year, Brittany was going through a period with the company where it was like kind of rough, but
Mm-hmm.
and like the whole team kind of quit. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not really getting hours at Zoomies. Let's make this something for both of us. And like
Right.
I'll come in, I'll learn, and kind of from there we it's history, you know. Like
That's
I came
awesome.
and helped, and now I'm doing this, and it's fun.
Family coming through, helping family, and
Shout out
also,
my sissy. I love my sissy.
yes, we love Brittany. We love Brittany so much. Also,
Absolutely.
such a powerhouse in the Adobe space. Definitely,
Absolutely.
we would not be seeing any of the things on the internet if it wasn't for you and her and Stilettos. And, like, I think that, again, it is just a testament to
I just heard the craziest laugh from outside the door when you said you and her in stilettos. That was so funny.
maybe she found that funny. That's awesome.
It was pretty funny.
And may like I don't know. I think it does a lot for All right, it speaks a lot to like the I don't know if tenacity is the word, but like that
Hmm.
like okay, this didn't work out, so on to the next thing. This didn't work out, on to the next thing, and then finding your space. And I feel like we talked about this a little bit yesterday with Zadak of he
Yeah,
didn't expect to work for the WWE, but there he
dude, that's
is, being an art director.
still
And
such an incredible thing. I heard
yeah, man,
yesterday, dude. That's crazy.
insane, insane. And like I feel like I don't know, like it if you're able to kind of push through stuff and if you're able
Hmm.
to you know keep I don't know, it takes support, and I understand that some people are not in those positions to they have families or they have this, but like follow your dreams is what I'm trying to say. Follow your dreams
Absolutely.
at all costs.
Yeah.
Shoot for the stars. And what is aim for the moon? Shoot for the
Um,
stars. Aim for, what is it? It's something
I
like
think
that.
it's that. It's like low key. I'm microwaving right now. Can't think.
Is it shoot for the stars?
I think
You'll
it's
hit
shoot
the
for the stars,
moon.
aim for the moon.
Yeah, something like that.
It's something like I get the message though.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. You'll hit
I get it,
something.
brother.
If you go for if the sky's the limit, you'll hit something. Also, Brittany saying "Love you, Chris." Actually
Oh,
dying, she says. Also, shout out to Chris owning his role in such a female-run agency. He brings such an incredible dynamic to your team. Yeah, because it. I believe. Are you the only like non-female individual at Social and Stilettos right now?
I think we hired Dylan recently.
Okay.
Um, so I was,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
but now not so much. But for a good period of time, for a good year,
Wow.
I was just booling. I was the only guy.
Hey, listen, it's a unique role to be in. Also, just prospectively,
Hmm.
because I think when it comes to marketing agencies and when it comes to just general ad things, like different perspectives can be very valuable. Not to say that they were doing
Absolutely.
less with only women, because that's insane to say, and not what I'm trying to say. But just to clarify, like I think from all the different perspectives of different cultures, races, genders, like things like that can be extremely helpful when it comes to marketing, generally speaking, just because, everyone receives things differently. Everything resonates with
Absolutely.
people differently. So
Hmm.
it's pretty cool, if I have to say so myself. I also love these eyes, by the way.
Thank you. They're like
Uh,
little commas.
I love it. I love it so much. It reminds me of something. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I'm really into it.
Dude, you know what it reminds me of? There's
Hmm.
this like trend back when I was like, I don't remember. I was still playing like TF2 at the time. It was just called like the
Hmm.
Lenny face, and it has those eyes, in my
Yep.
opinion.
I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh. TF2
One
ruled
of my
my life, by
favorites.
the way.
Dude,
So fun.
I have so much time on that game.
Yeah, man. Now it's TFT.
Yes,
That's
team fight
kicking my butt.
tactics.
Yeah, dude. I listen, guys. Listen, okay?
I'm
We're
listening.
getting close. This is serious. If you like games like auto battlers,
Love.
auto chess, things like that, play Teamfight Tactics. This is not an ad. I know we're on Adobe Live. This is not sponsored. This is coming from Jacob's mouth, opinion only. That game is awesome. It's so fun.
I have
It's
actually never tried, but I am a big auto battler fan.
it's so fun, dude. It's
What's it
hard.
like? Is it?
It's very hard and extremely frustrating, but when you win, it's so
Dude, it's so
gratifying.
gratifying. Dude,
Yeah.
I get it because like I'm doing like a grounded Last of Us 2 run right now. Like I'm streaming it to my friends.
That's awesome.
And like that game is so hard.
Unforgiving.
It is so unforgiving. You get no materials. It just feels like the worst thing ever. But
Yeah,
like
man.
it's so fun when you get through something.
Absolutely. Like it feels very rewarding. Brittany
Exactly.
in chat is saying amen to that, Jacob. The perspectives are amazing and so important. That's what makes a collaborative environment even stronger. If we're all the same, things would be boring. I agree. And Zadak says I was simply a WoW nerd, so I couldn't put any time into TF2. I never played World of Warcraft. This seems
Hey,
awesome
neither
though.
did I.
Yeah.
Neither did I.
I
My
missed out
friends were
on
all huge into it.
Yeah, I missed out on World of Warcraft, and I also missed out on RuneScape,
Yes.
but also all aesthetics that I really like, you know?
Love RuneScape's aesthetic. RuneScape has one of my favorite soundtracks ever.
Yeah, man. Dude,
So good.
my wife listens to that on the regular, and I think it's really
Dude,
funny.
little sea shanty too here and
Mm-hmm.
there cures
Mm-hmm.
you.
We love to see it. We just went to a Ren fair pretty recently.
Yes, I seen.
And yeah, and we were playing that on the way up. It was very funny. It feels on brand, you know? Feels pretty
Yes.
medieval. So Zadek says,
Very
when are we
medieval.
playing?
We might
How
have to
can
start.
how can I spin an Adobe live stream where we can stream WoW?
That
I
will
don't think
take,
that would ever happen, but
hey, I thought we weren't gonna see hardcore shirt made
that's
yesterday, but
true. That's true. We could make it artistic, I
I
think.
literally I literally texted Zadak after the stream and I was like, dude, that was so awesome. That was like a love letter to me. I really wanted to be on that call.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Would have been awesome. I'm just saying we should do a challenge designing trading cards like this with the entire dude. I'm
Dude,
li- Brittany, please hit my DMs because listen, I've got ideas. I've got ideas. If we can do that, if I can contribute to that,
dude,
I
we
will
should
make
like,
as much content as y'all need.
dude, we should we should see if we can get it for Max and print them.
That'd be awesome. That'd literally be awesome. I have
We should
local
make
printers
packs.
here. Yes.
Dude,
I think it'd be cool. Like art. So okay, I'm gonna while we're just designing, while we're chatting, I'm
yeah,
gonna blow up my spot real quick. And you know what,
absolutely.
everyone, I'm gonna put a poll in some capacity of if you would support this. So this is something I've wanted to do for years. Okay, years and years and years and years and years. I just personally have not had the I don't know if budget's the right word, but I guess the connections. Okay, hear me out.
Hmm.
It's a trading card like collector pack thing, whatever, right? Like you rip the packs open, blah 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 blah.
Yes,
But it is all artists within a specific niche community that are
love that.
contributing to these art cards, and all it is just plugging them. So like every single style, every frame is different, every design is different, everything is, you know,
I need
whatever.
it.
Maybe it could be on theme of something. But like, dude, could you imagine that for like Max, like getting like
That would be
Spencer and
so
getting
fun.
you and getting Adam and getting Fiorella, like getting
That would
me,
be
like it's
so fun.
I feel like it'd be cool. Like I don't know if like that's something that like we could budget out or like how that
I have
works, but
no
like
clue,
I
but like
listen.
that's been a thought in my head. I've been gatekeeping. I'm not gonna.
Well, I mean, I think listen, we could collab on this. I have
Dude, yes.
connections with like with people that can do production for a pretty good price. Like Brittany, I'm saying this is something. This is my bread and butter. I've already done packs before, and
It's
we could
true.
do it for Max. And I think doing collector Max merchandise, making it look super professional. I can even bring these out. Like, hold on, let me see if I can find them. I don't know if we could. This is like way pushing. Like, you know, this might not even be possible. But hear me out, okay? Hear me out.
I'm listening.
I have a connection of doing these little golden foily cards, right? What
Yeah,
if, what if we did something where if you find a golden serialized card, you get like a a free month of Adobe Express or
that'd be so good.
Creative Cloud subscription or something like that. I feel like that'd be cool.
Dude, they've got to hire us.
I'm just saying, listen, I got
We're
ideas.
genius.
I got
Genius.
ideas. Dino Rex saying that would be cool. You know what? So let's put up the poll. Let's do a little start a poll. No, not a question. Start a poll. Uh would oh my keyboard turned off. The
Oh,
golden foil
knows.
moment. do do you think Adobe Max art cards would be cool? Should we do it?
Oh,
Okay, guys. Pete, I want you to know Adobe Live looks at this, so if you're gonna, or I should say Adobe generally looks at this. So if you want this to happen, now's your time to vote.
I
The
think that would be pretty freaking
It would be
cool.
pretty sick, and me and Chris can work on it together, which would be
Yup.
pretty nice. So get those votes in. If you're listening, it's time to wake
Vote,
up.
vote,
Get
vote,
those
vote,
votes in.
vote.
Yeah. I also love what you're doing with the roundedness of this character. This is like
Thank
so up my
you,
alley, man.
dude. I told you I take so much inspo from you.
I love it though.
You are my blueprint. I
But
love your style.
I also see like your spin on like
Yeah.
it, right? Like there's some creative decisions that like you are doing differently than I would approach, and I think it's really cool.
Hmm.
Like even down to like the shape you choose in the ear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really sick. So
Thank you, dude. Yeah, no, I mean, this is the best part of it. I mean, I actually no, I'm taking that back. The lines are the worst part of it.
of like
When you
it's the
start putting
thing.
the color in,
Yeah,
it feels so gratifying.
the color is like my favorite part about this. Also, Jack said I should have put the poll as yes and also yes, which would have been really funny.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Got
Jack
eight
speaking
votes
our
on yes,
language.
so it seems like this has got to happen. Listen,
Yeah.
I know that we like to be silly here. I'm being so serious. If we can do
No,
this
dude, yeah.
backed, like with like the support of whoever, because I know there's like a merchandising thing with uh Adobe Max in general. Like I getting to
Yes.
spearhead this with you, man, and Brittany, I think this would
Dude,
be so
it'd be so fun.
sick, so sick. You know,
It'd be
so
so fun.
absolutely.
Dude,
Brittany
and even
says,
like,
"Oh, sorry, go ahead."
no, go ahead, dude.
I was
I
just
was
reading
just
out
gonna
some
say
comments.
like I was just gonna say like I even looking at your like cards you've already made,
Hmm.
yeah, I this would be so great.
I think it'd be pretty fun. Also,
Pretty
Brittany
cool.
saying, "There's also something about Max that truly leaves you so inspired and with the biggest ideas." Jacob, I remember when we first yapped about art maxing and your idea for this show, and then bam, here we are with a full takeover. Chris, do you know this story?
I don't.
It's really funny. It's really,
I
really,
need to
really
hear
funny.
it.
So there's a point in time where I wasn't as looped in with Adobe. Like I was, right? Like I tried to be,
Hmm.
but like there was, a lot of um what's the word? Like a lot of different like facets to it. Like I wasn't in the production space, I wasn't in the moderation space, but I wanted to be. I really did. And I was really good
Yeah.
friends with Paco at the time, really good friends
Hmm.
with uh Jacob Phillips, and just kind of,
JP.
yeah, exactly. Being kind of annoying, just being like, hey, how do I get more looped in? Same with Ryan Selvey too. Like we talked a lot
Hmm.
about like, hey, what can I do to get looped in to Adobe Live more, because I really want to be like, I love this community. And I
Yeah.
talked to Brittany about it too, and Brittany was very, very kind, not to like blow up the spot, but like she sent me a ton of voice memos, like texting me, just being like, hey, like, these are the things that I did to advocate for myself and uh, you know, get more tightly knit in the community, and like, these ideas, blah 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 blah. These, talking to these people would be a good resource to get information. So I got invited to Max. I was very thankful because Max was incredible. This was my first Max that I was invited to. It was in Miami. So I said,
Hmm.
all right, I have one goal. I have one goal, and that's to pitch a community show, pitch a game show to Adobe Live, because at the time I think this was pre community shows, this was pre CA in LA, pre on the
Really?
spot, pre a lot of those. And I'm like, I want to pitch this idea, which it was already kind of in the works. So this wasn't like my
Hmm.
idea, but more of, I want to advocate for myself of like, I would love to do a game show specifically, something
Yes.
that's loose, more of us just chatting, showing off your creative process. So I went around. I talked to Megan Billy. I talked to Ryan. I talked to Brittany. I talked to Andrew. I talked to Emily. I talked to like literally every person being like, I think this would be a good idea. I think we should do this. Let's do it. And they're like, yeah, I mean, maybe. I'm like, I think we should do this. It'd be all. I was so annoying. I'd sit down with them at the like Max Bash, like creator event things. I would chat with them about it, be like, yeah, so like, who do I have to email? Like, when can we get started? Just like total. at looking back, a little sleazy. I'm not gonna lie,
Dude, you
but
know what? You do whatever you have to do.
trying to advocate for myself, and then a week later, man, I got that email. We locked in, and we
There you
got it
go.
going. And yeah, Brittany says, "Here we are." You know,
Dude,
like
listen, this is a testament to how being sleazy works
listen,
sometimes.
if you take away anything from this, be sleep. I'm joking. I'm totally joking.
Computer, clip that out of
Yeah,
context.
clip that. Chat, clip that. But like I think being annoying, it also is kind of like being
Dude,
persistent. That's probably the correct word. Being
that is the correct
persistent.
term.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, I completely agree.
yeah.
What can
you
I
know,
say?
I think being persistence is key. And
Absolutely.
I'm thankful that I'm here. I'm thankful that I got the opportunities to do this and like highlight friends and because like this show isn't about me, right? Like it's about community,
Hmm.
which is like all I'd want. Like I don't want to sit here and show you my designs. Like I want to bring people on and highlight them and challenge their creative workflow. I think that's fun. I think it's
Dude,
fun
and I
to
know all your homies like really appreciate it. Like,
well, I'm
dude, just getting to
appreciative.
sit and chat with your friend is just such a nice thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I
Mm-hmm.
remember you hit me up about this, and I was like, I can little old me? Like, what? And I was
Hey,
like, oh, this is just gonna be so fun,
you fall in that talented friend group, so don't count yourself out, man.
bro.
I
I'm
uh
flattered.
I am glad that we're getting to do this. And Brittany says, "Why am I crying? Jacob, you are truly such a huge part of Adobe Live family and the entire community, so lucky to have you." It's very kind of you to say. Thank you. And the feeling's mutual. Very, very mutual for everyone in the community. I feel like it's a community for a reason, right? We've got like a huge foundation of people that watch and people that participate and people that are
Wonderful folks.
artists. Yeah, it's we're very lucky to have this space because I feel like with other companies, not to like again call anyone out specific, but like genuinely with other
Hmm.
companies, there's not like a huge social focus, which I think is
Dude,
a
absolutely.
huge missed opportunity when it comes to this type of stuff.
Dude,
So,
absolutely.
but hey, I think that's as good as a transition as ever to hop into our second mini game
Let's
after being so
go!
sappy and fun and nice. So I'm gonna switch over to my screen
We're
real
gonna get
quick
evil.
here. Yeah, we are. Chris. Oh, I had a point go off. Chris, if you can
Oh,
believe it, Adobe Illustrator has crashed. It is not responding. You need to answer this question, and if you're correct, you gain a
no!
point. If you're not correct, we'll reset the program. So don't worry, don't worry. Okay. So your question, Chris, it's very simple. You have two
Yeah.
answers. What is the default text of Adobe Illustrator when you type in the text tool? Is it Times New Roman or is
Oh,
it Myriad Pro?
that's Myriad Pro. I
Yeah,
use
you
Illustrator enough.
freaking got it, dude. You nailed it. Yeah,
No hesitation.
no hesitation. We love to see it. That's another point on the board, my dude. Yeah, I thought I could stump you a
Yes,
little bit because
sir.
sometimes I think there's one program that uses Times New Roman. I don't know if it's in the
I
Adobe Suite, but there's something like that.
There is. I think there is. I feel like it's
Hmm.
Microsoft Word for some reason.
Maybe honestly, or like Excel, something like that.
Maybe.
So it's funny. Sean says yes, but
Very
your mic
funny.
should have been gold plated and hung on the wall, i.e., easy to find. You're right. I could spray paint it gold. That'd be pretty cool. This is the toy mic that I used for the first season. And Team Socialistas
Toy
says
mic.
this is why you're on one of the
Oh, I
July
just tabbed
Adobe
out.
Live
Uh-oh.
community
Please don't be
stars.
infinite.
No, you're all good. You're all good. Didn't see it
Oh,
on
thank
our end.
gosh.
You're good. You're
All right.
good.
Woo!
Yeah, we're good. I was going to say this is too cute to be Times New Roman. That's true. That's true. That's awesome. I like the finger guns. That's
That
a nice
bang.
touch, man.
Dude, I love your face in this drawing because it
It's
really
really
speaks to
fun.
like a little bit of a sleaziness.
Yes, it is like that. Like I'm conniving in this. I
You're
love it.
conniving. You're
I
giving
really
me
really love it.
evil questions that I don't know the answer to. Like what Command F is.
It's awesome. I gotta say you are crushing it in the time that we are allotted. I do want to give you the time check again. We're about 45-ish minutes out, 43 minutes
Okay.
out. So
All right, I gotta lock in. I do have my card design in mind, so
nice.
we're good. I did
Nice. We
prep
love to
one
see it.
last night.
Love it. And yeah, if we end up having to kind of like, do some incomplete, like if we're wanting to just hop right into the program, halfway through, feel free. That's totally fine with us. You do not
Hmm.
have to worry. Oop, looks like we might have. Just want to make sure. Can everyone still see us? Because my preview is cut off here for some reason.
Oh,
Oh, there
oh,
we
that's
go. I
weird.
think we're back.
Um,
We might have had a
we're all
little bit
good?
of a
Okay.
blinkage. Can everyone see us? Just want to make sure. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that was just a little bit of a blink. I'm gonna double check to make sure we are on a wired connection. We are. Just a little blink of the internet, fellas. Hope that's okay. Looks like we're
Oh,
good. We're back. We're back. Getting some claps in chat. Nice, nice, nice.
let's
Sorry about
go.
that, guys. Every once in a while, it's that what do you call it? That Canadian internet. So
Yeah, we're
so
not we're not as developed as the Americans down here.
no. Oh, looks like it's a little choppy for us. That might be on my end. Give me one
Okay.
second. What I'm gonna do is I am just gonna send in chat. Sorry, guys. Internet blinkage. 1 second. Working it out now. Oh, I was saying good now. Um, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna double check some stuff. I'm
Yeah.
going to put us on a BRB screen. You can go ahead and continue designing, Chris. I'm just gonna make sure our
Okay.
connection is all good. So
All good.
all
Your
right.
modem good?
I think we're good. It
All right,
says
sweet.
good connection. I apologize if we're a little choppy. Again, now that you guys can hear me, it's probably that Canadian connection. I'm wired up I'm on Ethernet, and they're still giving me a hard time. It's dang Rogers.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Rogers. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I
So
get it.
looks like our bit rate is a little low, but I think this should still push. Just give me a heads up, everyone, if this sounds good on y'all's end. I'm seeing a couple people say sounds perfect on our end. Brittany
Sweet.
saying it sounds okay, but we'll rock and roll. We'll keep going like nothing happened. Appreciate your guys' patience, and I see that we're flying now.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
cool. We're back to excellent connection. We're so
That is
back.
great news.
We love to see it.
We are so back.
We are so back. Also, in terms of our votes, we got 12 votes saying yes, we should do art cards for Adobe Max. But there was a comment from Jack that I think is worth calling out that I didn't read just because we had so many comments back to back to back. Let me scroll up here a little bit. Let's see. Jack says, does it have to be Adobe Max specific or could it be Adobe Live? Then the cards could be a giveaway for folks not attending. I think that'd be sick.
I think that'd be beautiful.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to like not gatekeep it, but like lock it behind attending Adobe Max.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a ton of fun. So
Hmm. I think we should
very
do it. I think we
I
should
do
um
too.
I think we should bother people.
I agree. I'm gonna make sure that where I'm able to see our comments. My preview might not be running, so I'm just gonna go ahead and switch over to my phone here.
Sweet.
It's the technical difficulties of Adobe Live. Can everyone hear me okay? Does everything sound okay? Just want to make sure. I think we're good. Like it says excellent, but I just want to make sure. So sweet, sweet, sweet. So let me know when you're getting into your coloring aspect, because I think that might be a great, not transition per se, but a pausing point to do our last mini game
Sounds
before
good. I think I'm just about there. I
oh,
just need to do
sick.
your face and the microphone, and then we're good.
Dude, flying. You're flying. It's
I'm
awesome.
trying my best, brother.
Hey, it's when we're on the wire, you know?
Exactly.
Hmm. Sean says, good suggestion of doing art cards specific to Adobe Live because or Sean has to skip Max this year. Why is that?
Oh
Maybe
no.
some business stuff. It's a bummer. I'm trying to remember if we met at Max last year, Sean. I don't remember. But Katrina, Brittany, and Squallstow says everything sounds good to me.
Squallstow. That
Great.
is an awesome name.
It's a pretty good name. I have to say. Sounds like a superhero, you know?
Absolutely.
It's so fun. So fun. I love how I'm holding this mic, man. Just
A little one of those
it's
baby
awesome.
mics.
It's like one of the lapel mics, right?
Yeah, you got
It's
it.
so cool. I love this, man.
Heck yeah,
You
dude.
also nailed my glasses. Do I have it? If I'm seeing this right, is this like a little septum ring?
Yes,
Nice, dude.
I observed pictures.
I love it. I love it. You're nailing me.
I got a little earring too.
I love it. Amanda's saying this is looking so good. Sean says we have not met yet. That is true. Zadak, gotta try to make my way to Max this year. Gonna collect all the cards and put them in card sleeves. Yeah, dude. Get them graded. Could
Yeah.
you imagine?
Get them. Yeah, can we get PSA at max?
That'd be awesome. Or like Beckett or something.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That'd be so good.
That's so funny. Brittany has a question for you here. If someone was
Yes.
learning Illustrator from scratch, where would you both suggest? Oh, it's a question for both of us. Where would you both suggest they start?
Oh, do you want to answer first? I have
I'm gonna
my
let I'm
answer.
gonna let you take the reins
All
first.
right. In my opinion, I think Instagram is like generally a really good spot to learn. I have I have a literal folder on my Instagram of just Illustrator tips. It's like 100 something
Mm-hmm.
videos. If you're in that algorithm, you're gonna see so much.
Yep.
And like it's better than any YouTube video can do, in my opinion, because they're a lot more bite-sized.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
I
my
mean,
opinion.
that's exactly what I would say. Like TikTok, Instagram, like those are 100% like cheat code advantages. Like I think
Absolutely.
I started designing prior to the Musically TikTok switch. Um,
Yes.
but like as soon as TikTok was involved, like it's just man, it feels like or Instagram Shorts and TikTok was involved. It felt such like an unlock because again, bite sized, being able
Hmm.
to learn things on the go. I will also say the way that I learned before that I highly, highly, highly suggest you should try.
Hmm.
Not you specifically, but if you're trying to learn Illustrator, is look at something you're trying to design. So let's say like I don't know, maybe we're trying to do like a poster or something like that. And what you should do is hop into the program, just
If you
start
create
designing
a
from wherever you can. And are you trying to flip it?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. There you go. Just start designing wherever you are, like whatever you know or don't know. And then every time you need to figure something out, look it up on YouTube or TikTok or Twitch. Every
Absolutely.
single time, like,
That's such a
oh,
good tip.
how do I cut, this part out? Look up how to cut XYZ from whatever. How do
That's
I
true.
make this line? How do look this line up? It's a pain in the butt, but it is a really kind of hands-on way to learn. So
It is.
also Also, Sean says the Adobe Creative Challenges. That's a good call out too.
That
Those are
is
great. I'm a
such a
big
great
fan of
way to learn.
those. Oh yeah, we've got a multitude of resources within the Adobe space as well. So I would say, and also the amount of creators in the Adobe space, right? The people that are able to,
Hmm.
you know, communicate these things and communicate these tools in a very, you say, bite-sized, accessible, like just a way that like it makes sense.
An easy to understand format is something I'm just like, sign me up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm also someone that is very visually driven. So like when it comes to like any type of design instructions, I
Hmm.
find that very difficult when it's written. Like so, uh Chris, have you been to a Max yet?
I've not.
Okay. So, one of the things that they do at Max is they do these program um what's the word? Like program efficiency tests, like essentially like you can get certified in Illustrator, certified in Photoshop from like an actual
Yo,
certification team, which is awesome.
like a
Um
forklift certification? I'm trying to
pretty
get that.
much, pretty much me too. It's like the same vibe. So, you take this written test.
Yeah.
Bro, I have never been more close to crying in my entire life.
What do you mean?
Dude, I if it sent me straight back to high school of taking tests. I was horrible at school.
Oh my
Horrible.
gosh, so
And
was
I
I,
was
dude.
crashing out in the middle of like
Hmm.
Max is fun. And being here
Yeah.
like testing myself, I'm like, I can't do this. I literally can't
No,
do
I
this.
know. Oh, I
uh
get it.
It's insane. It's so funny. Also, Squallstow says, "Is Twitch
Shout out
another good
Squall.
platform for trying to learn Illustrator?" Yeah, I would think so. I think
Yeah.
the draw along, um, like I don't know if they're videos, but like draw along streams are awesome.
Yeah.
Like people that are sharing their process and like do
I
what I
got
do.
one good shout in that vein.
Hmm.
Big way I learned to use Photoshop for painting is from Plein Air with Maddie.
Yeah, yeah, good
Loved
call out,
that.
man.
Loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Oh
miss
my
it being
gosh.
on Twitch.
Virtual plein air is pretty awesome. Now on
Yes.
TikTok, right?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
very, very awesome.
TikTok and
Also,
Instagram.
yeah. Also, Roller Troll,
Yes,
pretty sweet.
dude.
Do you want
That
to
was
know a
my
little fun
stuff.
fact about Wade that I didn't know?
Yes.
Do you
Give
know
me
he
all the fun
worked
facts.
on D&D like art
Mm.
for
What?
Wizards of the Coast? And if I'm not mistaken, has I don't think he's done anything with Magic specifically, but he has done D&D stuff, which I think is
Wow.
crazy to me, like officially.
That's incredible.
So,
Wade
shout out
has
Wade.
like a very like magic art style though.
Yeah, very
So
stylized, very
we
like
got to start like a hashtag. Get Wade with like Wizards of the Coast. Do
I'm
magic stuff.
saying. Also, TikTok and
Be
Instagram for virtual
wonderful.
plein air. Good call out, Jack.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes, yes.
gosh. Oh my gosh, Sean. Thank you for the call out. Also,
Yes.
Jack on Twitch. Jack Watson streams Twitch
It's
all the
true.
time. Awesome.
I
Whoa, Wade
actually
worked
learned
on
this the
Lord
other
of the
day.
Rings?
What?
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Bro,
Comment from Cody.
that's truly incredible. All
Okay.
right, let's get down to the coloring, I think.
Okay. Before we get into the coloring, I have
Let me edit the
another. I
stroke
have a
while you
yeah, yeah.
prepare.
I have another little modifier for you. We're gonna hop back over into Firefly boards, and we've got the media mix wheel. I'm sure
Ooh,
some of
oh
you saw this
no.
yesterday. So there's a couple of things that could happen here where we
Oh
disrupt.
no.
We've got 40 pixel brush, so that could make us turn our stroke into 40 pixels. We got 3 pixel brush, 3 pixel stroke. We got a whole bunch of different things that this could land on. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it, Chris, if you're ready.
I'm ready, sir.
Let's
Do
see
it.
what we get here. Spin the wheel, the media mix wheel. Oh, that's
All
a good
right.
one. You can only use 3 colors.
Okay. Okay, I can do that. I can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that. I
Okay,
can do
okay.
that.
So we're just gonna preemptively throw the point on the board for you that you have
Brother,
to use those 3 colors, but that's a little bit of a limitation. So
I'm gonna tell you why I'm so fine with this. I set up an art maxing color like a brand kit
Ooh, let's go,
before
man.
stream. This works out perfectly.
That's awesome. Good to hear. It works out, you know? These are
Exactly.
the happy accidents that get us more points. I'm gonna switch this back to
Exactly.
our screen now.
Let me where's my brand libraries? Libraries, please.
Amanda said, or sorry, Brittany says, "Are we coloring now?" So
We
exciting.
are coloring.
And Jack says, Wade shared photos from working on Lord of the Rings on Roller Troll. I just got to DM him and be like,
Wow.
yo, dude, show
Dude, just
me.
send all of it.
Yeah, I'm
All
so
right.
into that. Nice.
All right. I'm thinking the three blues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
we
it.
won't count black and white as a color since
Okay.
you have strokes and stuff. You know what I mean? So
We got shades.
yeah, but it's gonna be interesting to see what you do for skin tones too. That'll be fun.
Yes. I'm thinking for me, oh, dude, that's actually rough.
Yeah, you might be able to do like
Yeah.
light blue for your face, dark blue
Yeah.
for your hair. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll see what we can do.
I'm more concerned about yours.
Ooh, that's interesting. Brittany says, "Is it cheating if you use the opacity to make a new color?" I would say
Ooh,
no. That's a little caveat, you know.
that is a
If you want
caveat.
to implement that, I don't know how easy that would be to do with the Pathfinder tool, but
We can figure it out.
yeah, man, we're challenging ourselves today. Also, Amanda asks,
Hmm.
top three tools and why?
Top three tool curvature
Yep.
because it's brush tool. I I don't know how to say, you know those for dummy books?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's like a pen tool for dummies.
Yes, it's
And
incredible.
that is not a diss to it because I
No, no,
use it
no.
every day.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Then I would go probably shape builder. Um, I can't live without it. I mean, you guys are seeing it like what I'm doing right now. This is all
Mm-hmm.
shape builder.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would honestly go like maybe hold on here. I have to make these two
Yeah, all
separate.
good.
Um, maybe I would honestly go like brush. I do
Yeah,
use brush quite often.
textures, fun stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I would say for myself, it's definitely curvature tools number one.
yeah.
Live paint bucket tool for me, I really like. I know that there's
That's
the
very solid.
yeah the shape builder, but I think live paint bucket tool is my OG bread and butter. And
Yeah,
then also, I love the cut tool. Love it, love it, love it. It's my favorite.
it's
Hard to beat.
awesome.
I like that. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of us having some like monochrome action.
You think?
Like maybe not
You know,
monochrome, but like, you know.
something this reminds me of. It's like I'm a big Batman guy, like
Yep.
Batman the Animated Series, and like
Mm-hmm.
one thing I think Bruce Timm always did in Batman the Animated Series was he tried doing like a 60-30-10 split of colors.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
and he like it's just incredible to look at, dude, because like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how people do it with just those colors. Like make something so cohesive.
It's pretty
Um
nuts.
it's very cool.
Also, I want to see something.
Yes.
Can you click on your whole image for me with the non-direct selection tool?
Non-direct selection.
Yeah. Or actually,
Or
here.
drag it. Oh,
All good. There we go.
bang.
Um, yeah, and group it for me.
Group.
Also, are we still tabbed out? I can't tell.
Oh,
Oh yeah. You should be able to drag it back in there.
there we
There we
go.
go. Um, now do me a favor,
Yeah.
computer, click K for me.
Bang.
Now choose a color.
Bang.
Well, I wonder if it'll let you. Will it let you live paint bucket tool it?
Yes.
Aha!
Oh my gosh, game changer.
Nice.
Guys, let's talk about the live paint bucket tool because
Yeah,
you know
man.
something? Little bit of a game changer.
Oh, it's wittily incredible.
I
So
don't know how to
sick.
say this, but you're giving Tyler the creator a little bit.
Honestly, yeah. That's sick with the blue hair. This
A
is
little bit.
cool. This is like
Oh,
I like this by the way. I think
the
this is
blue?
sick. Yeah.
Okay. we look like Oompa
I
Loompas.
kind of love
This is
it.
gonna be so good.
If we were in a card game, we would be water symbol.
Dude, yeah.
you know?
Water symbol.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Love it.
Cody says, "Husband and I have been playing a lot of Batman games lately."
Dude,
That's a good call out. I'm a big Batman
yes.
fan too. Squallsto saying, "Love the Batman series. I remember how memorable it was because of, among other things, how they use their
Hmm.
colors.
Yes,
So sick,
absolutely.
so sick."
I
What is
will
your
say
favorite Batman series?
my
Sorry, I
favorite
cut you off a little
Batman
bit.
series. No, you're
Yeah.
good, dude. My favorite Batman series. So there was one, this is kind of a shout. When I was a kid, there was one called Just the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it was on like in Canada Teletoon.
Love
Um,
that.
and it was like my favorite show. There was like a completely different, like unique take on Joker, and like just all the designs were so out there. It
That's
was
so
so good.
cool. So
That was probably
cool.
my favorite.
Yeah.
If I'm going as an adult now, I would probably go like Batman the Animated Series. Like
Yeah.
it's hard to beat.
And this is specifically for visual Batman, right? Like, or I'd
Yeah.
say like for animated Batman, right?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
is that what
For
you're saying?
anim no, yeah.
Okay.
For a good shout for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like Batman Beyond. It's so good.
Nice, nice. What about comics? Or were you referring to
Comics?
comics in the beginning?
Ooh. That's a loaded question for me because right now I am reading, I believe, Court of Owls, and I'm really
Ooh,
enjoying that.
that
It's
one's
so
really
good.
good. It's really, really,
Um,
really good.
then I would probably go like, oh, hold on. I would probably go all-time favorite. I would say like, mm, sound like a microwave right now. Um,
I like this
all-time
reference.
favorite. I think I'm going Long Halloween.
Okay.
Long Halloween is my favorite.
I like this. I like these suggestions. Not what I was expecting. Could you
Really?
guess? Could you guess what my favorite Batman is? I'm typically a Marvel guy, but
Yeah,
like I do Batman.
Bartman.
Batman is probably my favorite of this of that series specifically, like of
Hmm.
DC. But
Yeah,
do you want to guess what my favorite one is?
your favorite Batman. Does this include
Specifically comic
movies? Comic?
comics. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Have I mentioned it?
No,
Okay. Um, Jacob, you take me as like a Nightfall guy, maybe.
you're in the right direction if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Think darker.
darker.
Yeah,
Dark Knight Returns.
think darker.
Darker than Dark Knight
Yeah, man.
Returns. Ooh.
It's a newer comic as well. So,
Ooh. Maybe Death of the Absolute Batman?
yeah, man.
Dude,
Dude, the way he
incredible.
draws those characters.
I'm telling
Oh
you,
my
man. I'm
gosh.
telling you, man.
So sick.
Nick Dragotta is like my favorite artist right now. Him and probably like Mike Mignola are my top two right
Mike
now.
Mignola's up there for me as well.
Love Hellboy.
So sick. Like I love the blocky again, we go back to like kind of like figure drawing and breaking things down into
Yeah.
basic shapes. That is like if you want to get good at drawing, just copy those dudes. Like use those
Yes.
as references.
He is
Have
my Mike is my favorite reference for shadowing.
100%. It's so
Absolutely.
blocky, so easy to
Hmm.
understand. It's literally incredible. We have
Okay.
Jack Watson saying whichever is the one with the Mark Hamill as the Joker, that's their favorite.
Batman the
Uh,
animated series.
yes,
So good.
Ice Sliver. I'm not sure how
Oh
you would
my
say this.
God, Maddie.
oh yeah, blue is such a good color.
Thank
And then
you.
yeah, some chat about some general Batman stuff. But it looks like we're about to move into
We are going
Express.
to Express,
Let's
baby.
go. Let's go. Let
Let's
me know if you
freaking
need me
go.
to switch off like to our faces for a second. If you need to go through any files or anything. Um,
Uh, that would be fire.
Sweet. Yeah. So I will switch over to us really quick just so you can pop over to Express and get everything set up. We just don't want to share your information to all these lovely
It's true.
people, We protect our people here. Brittany says, "This is such a good reminder that a great artist will always create great art, no matter the
It's true.
tools and limitations." I agree. I agree. I
We did
agree. I
just do
agree.
the flats. We did no shading, but I'm fine with that.
Hey, listen, we're here. Maybe that's the style for today, you know?
Exactly. That's the style.
We are back on Express now. We're
All
about to show
right.
you the ease of access with Express. You've got about, I want to say, 20-ish minutes left. So
Yeah.
we're right in that sweet spot.
All right.
And then, of
Let's
course, I'll
go.
probably have you hop into the
The
Firefly
Firefly
boards
board.
board. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, have you ever designed a trading card before, or is this kind of the first time of
First
us doing
time.
it? Nice,
First
dude.
time.
This is
This is
awesome.
I like honestly like the idea came to me and I was like, okay, I should try this. I think it'd be fun. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
a good way for me and Jacob to like talk about something we're both like mutually interested in.
Yeah, man.
On top of that, I think it's just cool.
It is
It's
cool.
just kind of
I
cool.
It's probably one of my favorite forms of expression when it comes to art, just because I feel like I don't know,
Hmm.
man. Like it's something that's so universally loved and
Yeah,
appreciated and so easy to understand. And I love that people just get it, you know?
absolutely.
Like, how long have you been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for?
Dude, I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I think in like 2022. Because
Really?
one of my old friends, he was really into it and he had no one to play with because, like, let's face it, no one plays Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's in a tough spot right now.
It's tough. Like,
Yeah.
I love those, like, new overframe cards they came out with. They're so
Yeah. They're
cool,
so
so
expensive.
beautiful. I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! This expensive.
Yeah, man.
Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never seen it that expensive.
We're in a
It's
very
incredible.
what do you call it? We're in a collector's world right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's very
All right.
interesting for sure. Do you play competitively or casually?
I play just casually, honestly. Like, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
like, have to just
Oh yeah.
re-export this.
No worries.
So sorry.
No, that's all
Let
good.
me
Here, I'll
go
switch back to our
to,
faces real quick.
thank you, sir. There we go. Anyways, we're good now.
Sweet.
Um, so I play a bit, I'm like more a casual guy. Like, as I said, I have the card shop in town. I go there
Mm-hmm.
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also am like, I just like doing stuff like that casually, you know? Like even the screen printing thing, it goes back to that
Yeah,
for me. Like just learning something for the sake of learning something is something like that it really matters to me. Like it
definitely.
keeps me pushing myself to like I feel like just keep myself in a spot where like now that I'm out of school, just keep being curious.
Yeah, staying creative,
Yeah.
staying interested in like or not interested, but keeping those skills fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I totally understand that. That
Let's
is
do like
the beauty of all of these different mediums and kind of breaking outside of just your specific medium interests, like, you know, doing things that are more experimentative or explorative, like things like that as well.
mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I really like the colors of this, man. This is
Thank
really
you,
cool.
dude. I'm liking the combination we have right now.
Yeah, this
So
is awesome.
I'm thinking off stream, I'm gonna refine it and make a version with like the actual color palette I wanted.
Totally.
But I will be posting this one too,
Love
because
it.
this
We
one's
love
just
to
very
see
fun.
it.
And then I
We
think these guys are gonna be
love.
the dark blue. Yup,
Nice.
yup, yup. And then let's do like a little fun gradient here, maybe. Express has gradients now, guys, by the way. Just so you
Mm-hmm.
know.
You should be using them because they're
You should
awesome.
be. I remember gradients got added like one day a few months back,
Mm-hmm.
and I literally joined Emily and I think Megan were streaming, and I was like, guys, you should use the gradients. And they were like, there's gradients now? And I was like, yeah, you should use them. And I
There's
was coaching
gradients
them through
now.
it. It was wonderful.
That's
I
awesome.
honestly like I think Express might be like low key just because I'm still in like learning stages of my art career. It's like one of my favorite programs to use.
It's honestly my favorite program to use. I use it so much specifically for oh, I love it. Were you about to use Comic Sans?
I was gonna use
Oh,
a comic one that I found. I
oh, I
went
love it.
looking last night.
I love it, dude. Oh, that looks awesome. That's so cool.
We're gonna throw this guy up here.
Love it. What I was gonna say. Oh, what was I gonna? Oh, I use Adobe Express almost exclusively for carousels. Like I do not make
Yes,
carousels in anything else. It is
I.
incredible.
It's so good for that.
Yeah.
My favorite thing to do. Have you ever done a seamless carousel?
Yeah, man.
Dude, so fun.
I love it. They're kind of hard to do, but I feel like
Yeah,
Express makes it a little easier, you know?
absolutely.
It's really,
Guides and
really
stuff
cool.
like that. It's just
Yeah.
like I need to write a love letter to Express. However, one thing I will say, can they please add outlines to elements, like so that I can outline
Yeah,
elements?
that's something
That
that's
is like
driving
my
me crazy,
one
man.
gripe with Express. I
Yeah.
need it.
The closest you can do is the outer glow, but it's not
Yeah,
enough. So
yeah,
usually I'll have to import it into Illustrator, put the outline, bring it back out, put it back in. Like it's just annoying. So
exactly.
come on, guys. You hear that?
I'm gonna harass them at max.
Yeah, exactly. Add this, please. Yeah,
Please!
yeah, literally. Please, please.
I'm begging. It should have been him.
It should have been him. It should have been me.
Not him.
That's
Me.
so funny. I'm glad that we have the same sense of humor.
Dude, exactly.
People are like, what are they talking about right now? It's so funny. Speaking of which, to the
hmm
people, if you're enjoying this, I should have said this a little bit earlier, but we were just having so much fun talking and chatting. If you're
Yeah,
enjoying this, make sure to leave some hearts down in the little live section or give the video a like on the preview. It really helps with engagement. It helps with pushing this to more people and leave a comment. And also let Adobe know if you like art maxing. If you're enjoying this, if you're having a good time, please let them know because this is something that absolutely could come back if people enjoy it. It's something I really enjoy doing. Love having my friends on, being able to show off their skills, and I love challenging their creative flow and just hanging out and chatting and doing cool stuff, you know?
exactly.
More art
It's
maxing, hopefully, to come.
I'm hoping, dude. I remember when Art Maxing stopped being weekly, I literally asked Brittany, I was like, "Where'd Art Maxing go?" I was like
Yeah.
so upset, dude. I was like, "Oh man." That was
Yeah,
when I
but
was part-time still, so I had the time to
oh,
watch.
true, true. I mean, oh, to be fair though, the community shows that took up the slot, like incredible. Like
Yes,
literally
absolutely.
incredible. I love CA and LA and I love MagDL and I love virtual plein air.
Dude, they're literally, oh my God, that is not
You're
vibes.
close, you're close. Nice.
Let's do like a little star ranking, I
I
think.
love this, dude. This is so cool. Jenny was
I'm
so into
having
this.
fun.
And we're using
Hold on,
like
what's our timeout? Okay.
the elements, they
Yes.
it within Express.
Yes.
So cool.
Got 5-star vibes, I think.
Hey, I love it. I agree. We both have 5-star vibes.
5-star vibes. Bang.
Love it. Yeah,
I'm
this is so
literally
sweet.
going so fast on
Dude,
this
you're
right now.
crushing right now. And you've got like, we're hitting that like perfect loop time, about 10 minutes left. It'll give you
Beauty.
time to import yourself into art maxing Firefly boards, leaderboard. We're crushing. Also, do you have a headshot on you?
Uh, I'm
If
not
not,
on my person.
I will import it in for you and show you how collaborative this can be. Brittany says the community behind the community shows. Let me tell you, people love the community shows and they show up, which I think is awesome.
Did I spell laughs wrong? Yes, but it's
But it's
artistic.
funny. Yeah, it's cool.
Exactly.
I love it. Dude, I really like this pattern that you did on the top as well.
Thank you.
It's really
I
cool.
literally didn't know I was gonna do it. I didn't know what I was gonna put there.
That's them happy accidents, baby. That's
Exactly.
so awesome.
Okay, I lied. I had a rough idea, but
I had an idea.
all right.
Dude, I love this.
We
I
got
love this
it.
so much.
We
This
got
is
it.
so sweet. So now I'll switch over to, while you're downloading this, to my Firefly board screen. We'll go
Sweet.
ahead and get you in there.
Yes,
And
sir.
I will import a little let's see, import a little headshot of you that I have floating around.
Let's
And we'll show you the
go.
power of collaboration with Firefly boards. If you've never used Firefly boards, you 1000% should. It's incredible. You can get people in on these collaborative boards, change things, add things, leave notes. It really is just an absolute treat, in my opinion. I
Where
might
the
have.
heck do I throw this guy on here?
Oh yeah, so we got to talk about your final points.
Oh, true.
So, Chris, your final points is 4 points, which is not bad.
Woo!
Hey, we got you in second place.
It's
Zadak,
true.
his 4 million points does beat 4. I'm joking. He was at 5, but the 5 points does beat 4. But hey, you're on the freaking leaderboard, which is
It's true.
awesome in my opinion. I'm going to go over to Slack here and just make sure that I have this photo of you because I sent them over to Brittany. Let me see here. I'm going to scroll up just a little bit. We're so
Just a little
close.
bit.
There we go. It's actually circular too, which is perfect.
Oh my goodness, perfect.
Download. And then we'll exit out of this. And then we'll go here. And then check this out. Boom. Wait.
Oh,
Wabam. There you go.
wabam.
For you. And
Hold
what's
on,
really
let me
nice about
grab this
these
guy.
what's really nice about these collaborative boards is, as you can see, I can import things in, and you can see that Chris is editing these live, and I can see all these updates live, and we can just work on this together. So like maybe while he's putting up his his points and his face up here, I can drag this over here and go
Yup.
in and say
Oh, you
Chris
can't crop
Jones.
circular? You can't
No,
crop circular?
no, you can't.
Oh,
And I'll add these
dang it.
points here. But if you want, yeah, you can kind of do what Zadak did, and yeah, perfect. And
I'll
if you want to put your
maneuver
little
it.
trading card beside it too, that'd be perfect.
There we go. Let's get this little guy over
Yeah,
here.
dude, so cool. I love it.
Bang.
Dude, literally incredible.
Let me put
I
it over
love
here. There we
this.
go.
I love it.
Heck
I
yeah,
love it. I
dude.
love it. We've got 2 people on the Art Maxing Firefly board or leaderboard. So cool. Us working together, doing
We
this.
did it, dude.
Chris, do you want to kind of give us like a recap of what we did today?
Okay.
From start to finish. I can switch over to your screen if you want. If you want to show like the Illustrator
Yeah.
file, the Express file. Sweet.
All right, guys. So we started in Illustrator. I roughed out my shapes. I did my outlines. I did all that fun stuff. And then we colored it. We had the challenge of 3 colors,
Mm-hmm.
not including black and white.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and then we took it over to Express to design a little trading card. So this is the Firefly board, and then here is the little trading card.
Love it.
And there we go.
Love
Hey, by
it.
the way, 3 colors on the trading card too. What
Yeah,
can I
you
say?
you nailed, like absolutely nailed this challenge today. You nailed the brief, the prompt. You did it so fast, and I'm seeing people loved it so much. A lot of people in chat
Mhm.
saying this was so much fun. You absolutely killed it. Enjoyed the stream so much. This was so fun to watch. I love this so much. So you are a fan favorite here. Shape Builder King, Graphic
I'm
Design
so
King,
flattered.
Illustrator King. Chris, thank you so much for popping on to Art Maxing today. Thanks for hanging out with me for 2 hours. It's a long time.
Dude,
Literally
two
incredible.
hours too little.
Yeah, yeah, truly. If we could do 4 or 5, I'd be in.
Exactly.
I'd be so in. Thank you guys so much for being active in the chat, hanging out with us today. It really makes
Yeah.
these more fun, and it also makes it just more collaborative, more community based. And like that's all we can truly hope for. Let Adobe know if you like this show because it helps us a ton. It helps us keep this running. And thank you for spamming those hearts. I see them. Thank you for tuning in for as long as you have. And make sure to stick around. I think we have something else going on today.
Ooh,
Maybe. Looks
I
like we
don't
have
know.
some vodcasts later in the
We might have a
afternoon
cut down or something. I
and a
made the
cut
stream
down.
schedule.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, we have a cut down with Caitlin Wong and we have a
Nice.
vodcast with Steffi Fong. So make sure to stick around for that. It's a ton of fun. There's more Adobe Live coming up. I think we have about a 3 hour, maybe 2 hour gap. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed Art Maxing. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. We're gonna keep going and going and going. doing some fun stuff next with Jack Watson
So
tomorrow.
excited for Jack.
It's going to be so much fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging around. Thank you, Chris, for designing with us. And
Of
we'll see
course.
you next time tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.